Hi, my name is Milla Pennanen and I'm the Executive Director of Makers of Finland. We have 15 minutes time for this presentation and unfortunately this is pre-recorded, so if you have any questions you can send me via email, which is milla@peliala.fi. It will be also shown at the end of this presentation, or you can contact me via LinkedIn or wherever. If you see me somewhere you can ask or send feedback. But this 15 minutes is designed for the newcomers in the industry and for those who want to learn and know about the basics about the Finnish gaming industry and how to secure your work life there. So 15 minutes is really short time. So first of all, something about Game Makers of Finland. We are the first union in the whole world who represents the game makers, and we were founded 4 years ago. Our mission is to develop, support, and assist everyone who works in the industry. And also, we really wish to add some transparency, equality, and diversity to the industry. And yeah, that's about us. Oh, that first one thing there. So we are covering at the moment a bit over 10% of all the employees. So it's been 4 years, hard work, and it's still going to be hopefully many, many more years to come of the hard work. And this there's one special slide for the main mission, which is that we want people to know their rights. So that means that what you can do and what is legal to do, and if you have any concerns, we are there to help you. So that's something I wish everyone to remember, that this is our job in this industry, to help and guide people. The Finnish gaming industry is it's growing all the time at least. So we have almost 4,000 employees at the moment, and as you can see from the slides, hopefully 28% are from abroad, and female, it's 22% are female, and those numbers are growing also each year. So it's really good, and that's the diversity aspect also. And we have a really strong investment on education, and we have over 50 schools in Finland who are giving game industry related education. So that number is also growing, and something really significant there is that our challenges, we have we are lacking of the senior level employees. Even though the newcomers or the entry-level people, that amount is rising, but we're still missing for the senior level people. I hope that this is going to be balanced someday, the situation, but it's a big challenge, and I hope that we could be one of those who could help in that situation. But also our strengths, they're the best thing. So the Finnish game industry community is the best that I know, and the creativity is it's top. And then we have increased focus on business and monetization skills, which is really good, and it's helping the Finnish game industry to grow even more. But the Finnish game industry is Finland is a really long country, and Helsinki, the capital, is located in the south. And that means that over 50% of the studios are in the capital area, and 80% of the workforce are there, located in the capital area. But we have still some really significant cities here in Finland that has to be mentioned here. And I've also listed companies, the Finnish game companies. They are listed from the biggest, no, not the smallest. There is only a few of them that I've listed, but as you can see there, Rovio is the biggest if it's measured by the employees. And yes, here you can to see the list. So the companies are not that big as you might have heard or seen some other countries, but nevertheless, they're really important and awesome companies, and lots of more still left missing from this slide. Oh, about that, almost all of those are from Helsinki or Espoo, the capital area, but few of those, like Fingersoft is based in Oulu, and then Critical Force is in Kajaani, and they are located in the north of Finland. Here are the main tips that I wanted to list for you. So only kind of 4 main tips, but they are like the most important things. First of all, when and if you will have a contract of employment, even though if it's only spoken, it's legal, but always please do it in written. And when the contract is given to you for the first time, you should ask it to home to read it, or you can use some others to help you to read it, and just read it really carefully what is said there, because there are some few things that should be mentioned, like the location of the workplace, and what are your duties and duration of the contract, probationary period, salary. Well, yeah, and if there is a collective agreement, it should be mentioned there. And also annual holiday leaves and sick pays, that kind of stuff. If it's not there, you can always ask that, hey, could you please add these things there? And you can ask and say that what would you like that to be. And then the second thing is the non-competition and confidential agreements. They are very common in the game industry, and you shouldn't be scared of those, but they may result in liability. And we have actually 5th of November a special night which is going to be about the non-competition law and Working Hours Act. So it's 5th of November. You can find more information from our website, and it's meant for everyone. And there is a lawyer who is going to explain those agreements and laws and that kind of stuff. And you can also ask questions, and she will answer those. So it's for everyone, not only for our members, because they are really important things and topics. And then the third bullet is equality in work. So yes, all employees must be treated equally, and we have a law. It's the prohibition of discrimination, and it has to apply since the recruitment and to the termination of employment. So it's really important things. And always, if you have some kind of concerns about treatment or unfair treatment or something like that, you can ask us, and we help and go through the situation and think what should you do, or what can we help you to do it. And also the fourth bullet is termination of employment. There are 2 kind of terminations. It could be a dismissal or termination. If that kind of thing happens to you, well, there is a law behind it. There's also a collective agreement if the company is using it, which has really good descriptions how these things should go. And this is really difficult topic. And usually when termination is happening, well, the times are not good and people are not feeling well. So that's something that we can help and guide you through the process. And then just a few things about the game makers in Finland, which means that we yearly make this survey. We are calling it salary survey, and this survey shows that a typical maker is born 89 and has a bachelor's degree and has a full-time job and is living in the capital area. And there is the salary that a typical game maker will get. And this is a small commercial that we are going to launch the salary survey 2021 at the end of November. So if you're working in Finland in the game industry, hopefully you will see the link for this salary survey, because it's one of our most important tools that we use, and we need every answer that there might be, so we can know more about the game industry and know maybe some difficulties that there is, and we can therefore be helping people. And this is from the last year's salary survey, just to show you about the salaries in Finland. And this is as you can see the salary versus position. So the more junior you are, the lower the salary. That's not a surprise for anyone, I assume. But about this, really nice thing was that last year, almost 60% got an increase of salary, even though it was the first COVID year. So I think it's a good thing. And let's see what's going to happen and what has been happening this year soon. And also the working experience in gaming industry affects the salary quite heavily. And people who answered this survey, the average of work experience in years was 10 years, but work experience in gaming industry was 5 years. That's just a thing from the survey results that I remember at the moment. And then also about the salaries, the company size matters in this result. So the bigger company, the higher the salary is. And also if you're living in or working in the capital area, or the metropolitan area, the salaries are higher, but that's like something that we have in Finland usually. And the difference was 300 euros in the last survey. 1 year before this one. So yes, we need to make the new salary survey, and please answer to it. And just a few more top slides for this last year's survey, so you can see the difference between male and female salaries, which is a difference between the salaries. And then there is this incentive bonuses. Almost half of the people who answered, they got an incentive bonuses, which was really nice. And the average was 4,300 euros. And yeah. And this is actually not the last, but almost last slide about the Finnish gaming industry networks. We have lots of networking opportunities. I've listed a few of them, not all of them are here, but there are, I put us there on the left corner, and then we have We in Games, which is really awesome people, and they have lots of nice events. And Neo Games, IGDA Hive in Turku, then Tampere Game Hub in Tampere, Digi Game Center in Jyväskylä, and then also Finnish Game Jam is organizing lots of game jams, and then we have this Suomen Pelinkehittäjät also, which is the employer side of kind of organization. So lots of networks, lots of events, do network and connect with people. So that means that you have also support with those people and network. That's the community, the Finnish game industry community. It's the best. So this is also a slogan, the best game country in the universe. That's Finland. And that's also a Finnish map made Sarah kind of a logo. But yeah, if you have any questions, send email milla@peliala.fi or via LinkedIn or wherever you might see me, and hopefully see you online on 5th of November in the Non-Competition Law and Working Hours Act webinar. You can also come in place. We have an office in Helsinki if you want to and can come here. You're welcome. And yeah, have a wonderful event and hopefully see you soon live somewhere. Bye.